Welcome to the most magical city in North America. If you want to explore charming streets, visit stunning vineyards, chase waterfalls, and so much more, then you need to plan a trip to Quebec City. Come along with me as I take you on a road trip around Quebec City, where we'll hike to the most stunning viewpoints, enjoy a relaxing spa, taste local wines, and experience the very best of Quebec City. Let's explore Quebec City together. Hi everyone, I just landed at the Montreal airport and I am so excited about this Quebec fall road trip. I'm grabbing a rental car here and then driving up north to Quebec City, exploring the different fall attractions in that area. But the colors flying in already look incredible and I'm super excited for this road trip. And look who's coming with me. Cole's here, mainly because I don't want to drive.
Mainly that.
We made it past customs and immigration and now heading to get our rental car. It's nice that you don't need a shuttle to get to the car rental at the Montreal airport, but it is a ways away from the airport. Like, I'm just walking and walking and walking. We just got our rental car and it looks like it's about a 3-hour 15-minute drive to Quebec City. I think that's on the main highway, which is I think like Highway 40 or something, but apparently there's also a scenic route, so we might take the scenic route as well. Just depends on time. I can already see some of the colors just driving on the highway in Montreal, but I bet Quebec City is even more beautiful. And like Cole and I have been in summer and winter, and so we haven't been in fall yet, so this like unlocks a new season of Quebec City for us. But yeah, very excited to get back there. It's one of my favorite cities ever, hence why we've been so many times in like the past like 3 years. So we're making one quick stop for Tim Hortons because we are in Canada, and I'm trying to debate if I want the pumpkin spice latte because I told myself I'm gonna be good and not get too overboard with pumpkin spice lattes, but this is a fall road trip. I feel like I have to compare like the Tim Hortons pumpkin spice latte with the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. Like, it's for the science. Can I get a small iced pumpkin spice latte? All right, here is a Tim Hortons pumpkin spice latte. Okay, I have thoughts. It's definitely way less sweet than the Starbucks version. Like, it kind of tastes bitter, I would say. So I don't know if I got a good one for a comparison, but Starbucks definitely wins based on this first taste. Honestly, I might stop at another one because it's that bad. Like, it just tastes like bitter. I don't taste any pumpkin spice. So since it is a, let's see, like a 4 or 5 hour drive, might be worth it. We did decide to take the scenic route up to Quebec City. So normally it routes you up Highway 40, it's just a highway, but if you take Route 138, it's also known as Chemin du Roi. It does add a quite bit of time, but it's along the St. Lawrence River, you pass by these cute villages, so that's the route we're taking. The scenic route Chemin du Roi is definitely worth going on if you have the extra time. It's more than a little detour. It adds quite a bit of time to the route. You just took the highway, but I've loved seeing the scenery, like the small towns. So you're at a cornfield right now. Like, it's definitely prettier than the highway, but it does take extra time. I'm so sorry to disappoint my Canadian friends, but I didn't go to Tim Hortons. I didn't want to risk that again. I was really craving a pumpkin spice latte, so I did stop at Starbucks, and it's a lot better. So let me know, like, if the PSLs at Tim Hortons just like is not good in general, or like I got a really bad one, but I just didn't want to risk it again. Finally made it to our accommodation for the night, and we're actually staying in the town of Stoneham, which is about 20 minutes outside Quebec City, and it's already completely dark outside, but I'm going to show you the inside. I always forget how like quick the sun sets like up north, like as it gets closer and closer to winter. But yeah, it's completely dark outside, but it's such a cozy interior. So you walk in and there is a gorgeous living space. We have a living room complete with a TV and even a furnace. That might come in handy as it gets colder. And then we have a kitchen as well and a upstairs. let's go check out the upstairs. Oh, by the way, this is called Le Chalet Alpine. It is a vacation rental company. You can rent lodges and cabins like this. But yeah, it looks great. There's actually 3 bedrooms upstairs, and we'll only be occupying one of them. But yeah, this one is larger than the other 2 bedrooms. So we'll be sleeping here tonight. I'll show you the outside tomorrow when there's better lighting because you really can't see much outside right now. But I do hear a river like running from the cabin. Like, we are so close to nature. We passed by a restaurant that looked pretty good on our way to the cabin, and so now we're here for dinner and it looks so packed. Like, the entire parking lot is just full. I told Cole I think like the entire town is here or something, but hopefully the wait time's not too bad. This place is called La Chouche, and it is a microbrasserie, so the menu is a bunch of like different bar foods. I got a salad because I feel like I need something healthy for today, and Cole got poutine because when in Quebec. These all look so good. We got some fried pickles, they're spheres. This is Cole's poutine, it's topped with pulled pork, and this is my salad with a bunch of stuff. There's red onions, chicken, mango, feta cheese, like nuts. A very big salad. My fingers are literally like burning as I'm eating this. It's so hot, but so fresh. And the breading is so good.
It's got cheese, pork, fried onions, and of course the potatoes. So what can really go wrong?
Trying some of this salad. Look how big this is. Like,
How is it?
really good.
Yeah, like it? Is that feta in there?
Goat cheese.
Oh, good.
It's like a Waldorf salad with the goat cheese and the walnuts. Fantastic. Well, we finished the fried pickles completely and have just a little bit of our actual meal left, but everything was fantastic. Would definitely recommend this spot. This is a brewery, by the way. It's just that neither Cole and I felt like getting a beer tonight since we got up early for the flight and we just want to go to bed. That dinner hit the spot. I've been craving a salad, funny enough. So part of the reason why we're staying out here in Stoneham versus Quebec City for the first 2 nights is because it's closer to some of the hikes we want to do. So tomorrow morning, we're actually heading to Jacques-Cartier National Park to do one of their more famous hikes. Good morning. I am currently here at Jacques-Cartier National Park, and I am at the Visitor Center. And at the Visitor Center, you can get a great view of the famous valleys. So in the Visitor Center, you'll find a whole map of Jacques-Cartier National Park. As you can see, it is a pretty large park. And so we're not covering all this today, but just some of the main highlights. But the main trail I'm doing today is this one. But yeah, it is quite a big national park. This visitor center is super cozy and offers a great view, which we'll step outside and see. It's so gorgeous out here, like you can't beat this view. You can get such great views of the valley just right from the visitor center, like no hiking even required, which is pretty nice, especially if it's not accessible to you. But yeah, like look at this. Like, this is just incredible. Alright, we are on the trail, and the trail is 5.5 kilometers round trip, and usually takes about, I'd say like an hour and a half to 2 hours complete, but this is considered kind of more of a moderate trail, I would say, in this park. There are definitely harder ones though, because I was looking at some of the other trails and much longer, much steeper. I love seeing the fallen leaves on the trail, like it's little sprinkles like yellow and orange all over the ground. It's seriously so gorgeous here. I definitely wouldn't say like that this is an easy trail. There's definitely some steeper parts and a bit of rock scrambling, so take that as you will. Yeah, Just kind of keeps going up and up. We've reached the main viewpoint and you get a great view of the valley. Alright, I'm about halfway through now, the trail, and heading back down. I'm definitely glad I have my hiking boots because some of this terrain can be quite rough. So if you want to do this, definitely wear good shoes. So Quebec City is actually really dog friendly. Like every single time I've been like I should bring Bailey with me because it's such a dog friendly city. And this trail that I'm on right now is dog friendly as well. So I forgot to mention that this trail is a loop and you get to choose the direction you want to go to. So you can either choose to go up super steep and come down like more gradual, or go up gradual and come down steep. So it just depends on which you're more comfortable with. I actually did the steep climb and now I have the gradual descend. Just finished the trail. It took me a little over 2 hours because I made a lot of stops for photos, but I'm going to show you where like the sign is where you can go. So this is a trailhead, and if you go left that way, that's when it's steeper on the way up and then flatter on the way down. And if you go right on this other side, then it's flatter on the way up but then steeper on the way down. So it depends on what you want. This is steeper on the way up and this is flatter on the way up. So you get to choose. Just finished the hike, and the plan for the rest of today is literally going to a spa because Quebec is famous for their Nordic spas. But first I need to head back to the cabin to grab my bathing suit to change and maybe grab a quick bite to eat. Planning to have lunch at the spa, but I just want a quick bite to eat because this hike did take it out of me, and there is a really good bakery here, so I'm gonna pop in and check it out. Oh my gosh, everything looks so good. Y'all, look at these cakes. Like, can I get a cake? I feel like I've earned it after that hike. The pastries all look so good, but I ended up with a cheese bagel because I want something savory, and plus I'm going to lunch so soon. This is a great bagel. Silly me asked for cream cheese and for this to be toasted. Of course the answer to both was no. But the bagel is great by itself. Like, the cheese is so good. As promised, here is an outside tour of the cabin that we're staying at. So this is our cabin, and there's a bunch of cabins nearby that are just like it. It's basically like a whole neighborhood of just cabins. So there's definitely availability if you're looking to stay in this area that's closer to the national park. Man, I'm already feeling it a little after the hike. Alright, we are here, and I'm excited to check out this Nordic spa because I've been to 2 other ones in the Quebec area and they're all just phenomenal, but this one also looks great, so we'll see how it compares to the other 2 I've been to. So for these Nordic spas, you're given a robe and a towel, but you have to bring like your own flip-flops and your own bathing suit. But yeah, now I'm in the locker room. I'm gonna go rinse off from the hike this morning, change, and then gonna go enjoy these thermal pools. There are showers for you to rinse off before you go into public areas, and then there are lockers for your belongings as well. Got all showered and changed, and now it's time for the spa. So the cafe is part of the spa, but if you're not visiting the spa, you can also come here and eat, and it's just this cute little A-frame. Got a much needed coffee because I actually haven't had coffee today yet, which is crazy. It's so good. Like, this is a good coffee.
So at the cafe, they have your typical soups and salads. So we got a chicken panini with a rutabaga soup, and I got the goat cheese grilled cheese with greens.
Everything looks so good, and I'm so hungry.
It's very good. It's definitely goat cheese forward, so it has that little bit of bitterness, but I love that with the mixed greens, and I think it's a turnip, but it's very good.
This entire meal is a reward for the hike. The sandwich works so well together. It's grilled chicken, cheese, spinach. I mean, it's a delicious sandwich. Let's try this soup. I don't know if I've ever had this root vegetable. What's the vegetable called again? Like rutabaga or something? It tastes like a sweet potato soup. It is good, but it does taste like sweet potato. So we haven't been able to talk too much because these spas are actually silent spas, so like you're not allowed to talk. But we're in a relaxation room where it's just the 2 of us, so talking a little bit. But basically this is a Scandinavian spa, and it follows like the thermal cycle where you do like 15 minutes something hot and then like a 10 seconds something cold and then like 15 minutes of relaxation, and you repeat the cycle. So basically we've been doing like steam rooms and then a cold plunge and then relax, and then like a hot tub and then like a cold plunge and then relax. So it's like it basically resets your body, and your body does feel so good after you complete one of these cycles. But yeah, we're now in our relaxation phase. How do you feel? We just did a steam room that like literally cleared all my sinuses. Like, this is so good for you. And it feels so nice. I can't believe me and Cole just spent like 5 hours at the spa. But once you get those cycles going, like the hot, cold, and relax, like you can't stop, because like the relaxation period after the hot and cold is so good. Like it just feels like you're in like a cloud of happiness. I think Cole and I did like 6 different cycles of this, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I just flew by. I was so skeptical of doing the cold plunges at first, because I'm like, I just want to be in the hot, you know, like I don't want to do cold plunges. And then I did my first cold plunge and then realized like it definitely like works. Like your body's like just tingling, and I've been doing it since then. Enjoying some complimentary herbal tea before going to shower and get changed back into, I say, normal clothes. But yeah, it's been a great day. I know my hair's gonna be a mess. Decided to grab dinner at Archibald Market Restaurant, which is like 5 minutes from Severa Spa, and they have a live DJ here tonight, which is why it's pretty loud in here. Looks like they have a special Oktoberfest menu for tonight. Cole got a pizza, and there's actually like cheese curds on top, and I got chicken schnitzel, and it's like huge. Ended an amazing day with fried ice cream, and I'm so excited to explore more of Quebec tomorrow. Good morning. Woke up bright and early this morning to get all packed up, because we were actually checking out this cabin and moving to a more unique accommodation for tonight. But the plan right now is going up to the Mont-Sainte-Anne area. Stopping by a cute little cafe before heading out of town completely. They have fall drinks. Such a cute place. This is the cutest cafe. Like, you have to come here near the area. I love the detail, and it feels so homey here. I got a dirty chai and Cole got a latte, and we're gonna hit the road soon, but it's a nice little break here. Made it to our first stop in this area, and it's called Canyon St. Anne. You can actually walk across bridges over the canyon. This is a map of the canyon. As you can see, there are several bridges you can take to cross the canyon, and there's even an attraction called Air Canyon that flies you across, which is kind of fun. We're about to do the Air Canyon.
Yeah, woo! Should I get this thing? Oh my god, wow. Here we go. So we just finished the air canyon ride. It was so cool to get that perspective over the canyon. You're really high up. I wasn't honestly expecting it to be that high, but it was so cool. And I like how fast that it is, because you can easily just get on and then you're done in like maybe 20 seconds. It's so quick, and so the line moves really fast. We're about to now go check out the rest of the area. There's a nice little walking trail that goes around the whole place and around the canyon. So let's go see.
The fall colors are gorgeous here. I guess it's not as high as Jacques-Cartier National Park, so you still see some yellows and reds. I found this really pretty maple leaf on the trail. You can basically walk all around the canyon, and there's a trail that takes you to the very bottom as well. but this whole area is just so scenic. Like, you definitely have to come if you're visiting. You can take the stairs all the way to the bottom of the canyon, and it's a pretty cool view. Stop by the Delta Hotels here in the Mont-Sainte-Anne area for a lunch before exploring more of the area.
Creamy. Very good.
It's like goat cheese.
Oh.
I got salmon with orchid pasta, and Cole was feeling Asian today, so he got turtle tail chicken, but it looks great.
So I got the chicken tao. It's very good. Very big hits of ginger and soy and everything like that. It's really, really good. Really flavorful. Very, very spicy too.
My salmon tastes so fresh. I guess when in Quebec, right? I guess it's more fresher. Makes sense. So creamy. So there's a cable car here that takes you up to the top of Mont-Sainte-Anne, and during the summer people go hiking and biking, so it's a lot of stuff to do here. We're not feeling too active, so we're just gonna take the cable car up. You can tell it's definitely very, very popular with the mountain bikers here. You can see from so far from up here. Side note, the cable cars are a lot more tinted than I thought, so you really can't see a lot of fall colors from the actual cable cars themselves, which is kind of sad, but it's still cool being up here. Like, you can see so far. Honestly, we didn't spend too much time up on a mountain because, like, we weren't really hiking or biking, so we just went up there for the view and came back down. But if you are a hiker or biker, you could definitely spend like a whole day up there. We're doing another hike now called Chute Jean Labreuse, and it leads to a beautiful waterfall. And there's actually like a 3-mile loop they can do that takes you like to the waterfall and all the surrounding areas. But we're just gonna do a short hike just to the waterfall and back up. So we've probably been on this trail for about like 10 minutes, I would say. So it's not far from the parking lot. And then you'll reach a set of stairs that takes you down to the actual waterfall. This is a lot of steps, and I know coming back up will not be fun. We just made it to the waterfall, and it's such a great view. I mean, just look at this.
It's so tall.
It really doesn't take too long to get down to the falls, especially if you take like the shortcut, not like the full loop. But coming back up, that's the fun part. There are definitely several hundred steps here. I just don't know how many hundreds, but I'll get back to you on that one. When you come to this trail map, follow this sign that'll take you directly to the waterfall. Realistically, it took us about 45 minutes not doing a loop, just down to the falls and back. Now we are heading to our accommodation for the night, and as I mentioned earlier, that it is like a special accommodation because it's a floating cabin on a lake.
Way smaller.
Driving up to the cabin now. Look at this. Y'all, this is crazy. Did that work? This is so cool. And it looks like there is a lofted bed upstairs. And most importantly, there is a toilet.
Cozy little spot to hang for the evening.
Well, this is certainly an interesting experience. I'm in bed now, but there is no shower here. And to heat this place, you need to burn a fire, and me and Cole don't know how to put a fire on. Start a fire. So we're just extra blankets, but it's not that cold yet. I'm sure it'll be very cold in the winter, but it's not bad right now. But yeah, it's definitely a very interesting stay, to say the least. But we're both very tired, so we're going to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We actually slept really well here. Like, we were totally fine without a fire. It was still really warm. The bed is super comfy. And it's so cool waking up to the view of the valley. Just wow. So there's no Wi-Fi here, and I don't have data here, but Cole does, but he like loses it every once in a while. So it's really funny to see him like try to get like signal. This is how I know that we're perfectly fine to stay here for one night. And we're all packed up and leaving the floating cabin now. All right, we are back on the road and we are heading towards Ile d'Orléans, which is an island that's like really close to Quebec City. I was there in a summer, 2 summers ago, and I love the island and I can't wait to see it in the fall. So we're now officially on Ile d'Orléans, and it's a really special island. Like, a lot of the farm-to-table restaurants get all their fresh produce from here. They produce wine, apples, all kinds of fruits, jams. Like, I mean, like, it is just like the agriculture island, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's charming towns. Like, this really is a really special place, and if you're visiting Quebec City, you definitely have to come because it's not far from the city at all. This island is basically like a giant circle, and a road goes around the island, and we're going clockwise around the island today, and so we're going to the furthest point first. Alright, our first stop is actually this famous cheese shop on the island that's known for their goat cheese. It's honestly so good. Like, it's so creamy. Something about this ice cream, like, you have to come here.
Breakfast of champions.
It's honestly such a pretty bakery. Like, just look at this interior. Everything looks so good. This cafe is honestly so cute. We were first here almost 2 years ago now.
Yep.
And we just were like, we definitely have to come back here because it was that good. There were so many different options in there, but we ended up with a blueberry scone and an almond croissant and 2 hot lattes. Perfect for a fall day like today. Next stop on the island tour is a famous jam shop where you can sample all types of jams. You can see some of the jams they make here. I see strawberry, rhubarb, apple, just a bunch of different jams. There's also a beautiful outdoor seating area right behind the jam shop. And just down the street from the jam factory is a maritime museum that's really cool to check out. And if you're on an island, you have to come to this chocolate factory. Like, it is so good. The line is out the door right now, so I don't think we're waiting today just because we're on a little bit of time crunch, but definitely do come here and check it out. For lunch, we're heading to a very popular winery on the island, and it's known for their black currant drinks. You get such a great view from here. Like, that's the bridge that we crossed, and that's the river. As I mentioned earlier, they're known for their black currant drinks, so black currant liquor, black currant wines, and they even have a black currant sangria that they're very famous for. Ooh, that is so good. That's delicious. So we did eat here last time, and it was one of my favorite meals of my entire trip, so I knew we had to come back. Food just came out and it looks so good. So I got the chicken sandwich and it has this black currant sauce in it. And what'd you get, Cole?
I got the pulled pork sandwich with black currant vinaigrette.
Ooh. The fries are so good. This chicken sandwich is so good. Like the black currant jam with the chicken and arugula, 10/10. There's also this huge green space right outside that people just sit around and lounge and enjoy their drinks with a beautiful view. Now it's time to check out some wineries.
At Quebec, we have the most beautiful woman. In Montreal, have the leftover.
So Cole and I are doing the tasting here, and they come in 3. So I chose 3 and Cole chose 3. So we actually ended up with 6 different wines to try, which is not bad. This is our wine flight, and there's 6 different wines to try. First one here is the 1335. It is a white. It's on the drier side, but I like it.
Whoa, this one's way more fruity. I think this one definitely has to be my favorite.
So my favorite is actually a sweet wine. I hate saying it, but I love port and I love sweet wines. And this is like whiskey and honey. So good. This vineyard is gorgeous, and I love that you can see the fall colors right behind us. Had to do a super quick change in the car because we're actually ziplining across Montmorency Falls, and what I was wearing was not appropriate to zipline because I was wearing a dress. So yeah, quick car change, and now we're at Montmorency Falls. Just got our locker, putting some stuff away before we're on our way.
You ready?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, it's important to keep your hands on the end of.
I'm feeling a little bit more nervous.
A little bit?
Yeah, I forgot I don't love ziplining. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is actually Cole's first zip line.
Yep, first time. So it'll be a very scenic one.
Well, we did it. So it wasn't too scary, but then maybe a third way through, I looked around and I was like, oh my god, this is kind of scary, and we're going kind of fast. But then it was fine. So overall, it's not too bad.
So just finished my first ever zip line. Definitely have to admit I was a bit nervous standing up there, but I knew at the end it was just gonna be nice, quick, and a lot of fun, and that's exactly what it was. It was such an amazing view, and I had a blast.
Heading to dinner now, and we're going to Old Town. It's a restaurant called La Clan, and it looks like a really great restaurant. So apparently the chef here was at the Chateau Frontenac, and he started his own restaurant 4 years ago. And this is all based on local source products, and you can see the map of where they get their goods. We're definitely in for a treat tonight, I can tell. Cheers! Starting with the lobster bisque. It's so rich. Dinner was fantastic, and they were super accommodating with all of our dietary restrictions, and every single course was just fantastic. Definitely recommend La Clan. And yeah, we're finally in Quebec City to end our road trip, and we've checked into the Hilton Quebec, which is just a 15-minute walk from Old Town. So I'm excited to take y'all with me back to Old Quebec tomorrow. Good night! Welcome to Quebec City. Good morning. We are up bright early to explore Old Quebec, and this is my favorite time to walk around because it's not as crowded and it feels so peaceful. We are now in the heart of Old Quebec, and I'm at one of the most popular places, which is Rue des Petits Champlain, which is a beautiful street. I'm now at Place Royale, which is just steps away from Rue des Petits Champlain, and this is a beautiful square of tons of colorful buildings and very picturesque. And this is why I like coming out here early in the morning. I feel like I have a little routine now when I come to Quebec City. I always wake up early, get my morning shoots done, and then I treat myself to a nice treat and coffee afterwards at this coffee shop that's in the Place Royale. I usually like to sit outside to eat and watch, but it's a bit chilly today. What'd you get?
Almond croissant.
Ooh. Looks good. People watching is truly so great from this cafe. it's much busier now. Montmorency Park is also another one of my favorite spots in the city, and you get a great view of the Chateau Frontenac.
We're here at the Terrace du Front, which is another great spot to see the Chateau Frontenac. As you can see behind me, it's also a very busy area because a lot of people like to come around here, take a nice walk with their dogs, and also get like ice cream, things like that right along here. In the winter, they have this big slide here that's open all winter, and we did it actually last time we came here. So if you want to check that out, click up here in the link for our winter video when we visited Quebec City. But it was so much fun. We did it, I think, at least 2 or 3 times. It was a fantastic, fun ride.
Another great spot to see Quebec City is from the Plains of Abraham, and you get a great shot of the city. A really cool library you should check out is the Marin Center, and they're available by guided tour at 10, 1, and 3 in English, and 11, 2, and 4 in French. So make sure to get your tickets online. I honestly love Quebec City so much. This is my 4th visit to the city, and there's still new things to discover, new places to eat, and I feel like I fall more and more in love with Quebec City with every visit. And it's great to visit in all seasons. Like, I've been in summer, winter, and now fall, and genuinely just such a beautiful city. If you haven't been to Quebec City, trust me, you need to come and visit. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to follow along my travels.